The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Something like that.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16.
Up out of there, Green.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I'm here all day.
Ah!
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Get him, Hopper. Hooper, whatever the fuck your name is.
And he takes this one
Got
back
hurt.
into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
All right, though, let's get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check.
Ryan on the handoff.
God damn,
and
Colson.
not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Oh,
The
fucking
second down
block,
play,
man.
not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Shit.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Now Ryan. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Ah, fucked up.
Now punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Landry now on the return. Only 29 yards on the...
Ah, shit.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 40-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight right, tight right, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there. Far down. Stand up.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Oh, and now some space to operate. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the slant.
Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Mayfield will go for it on 4th. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Get the shit together, bro.
182. I got him.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It's our time. It's our time. What? 42's the fight.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
Switch.
He'll get it up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb.
These bitches blocking their ass off.
First half. And the Browns
I can't even be fucking mad.
The point after is good. And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Falcons, nothing.
We ready. We ready.
The kickoff
For
team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Atlanta,
Here comes the
Georgia,
Atlanta
what a
offense
dirty
now
be
ready
found.
to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. Rush coming, and he's taken down. In for the sack, Miles Garrett.
Offensive coordinator, and I see an all-out rush like that. I find their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Two minutes remaining in this first. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing on, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Mayfield to throw it. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
11 yards. It's second down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Check 45.
Mayfield now.
Gotta do better.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Those passes out. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in there for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Alert, 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 alert. 45
Now Mayfield.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Steps away to his left. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On fourth down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop them with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3. Caught on the right side by Jones. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down, and the Falcons cut into that lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it.
They did indeed. A lot of football will have to be played.
Deal. Missed the motherfucker.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
57 to Mike. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. 58. Rush in. Rush out.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 20.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from
Got him!
40 yards out. The kick by Tavecchio is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one.
Oh, shit.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Check.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Man open, that's
Come on, bro.
A gain of 6 there.
Come on, use your legs.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Ah!
And for a third time tonight,
He didn't
he's
follow.
intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
God!
And he takes this one into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Follow. He's supposed to
This
follow.
D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about
that
the
nigga would have fumbled. I
17-yard
would
line.
have quit it. I would have had to quit then.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Blue 80. 57. 21. Let's get a sack lunch. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Bravo. It's our time. Mike's 57. 57.
Back to the air. Ryan after the pick six. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Myles Garrett, his second sack of the night. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Jim, check. Watch safety creep. Watch safety. 22. Safety's creeping. Get up.
To throw is Ryan. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Now Callaway on the return.
Nearly on motherfucking hands on that nobody.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Point it right.
Trying to shake off the
Oh,
interception.
fucked up.
He'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go, D. Pistol. Mike's 5'9", 5'9". Hey, wahoo! 59's Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Being checked. Now Mayfield lost.
Let's go, boy. Let's go, Tat. Let's go, Tat.
He's at the 50.
Oh, my God.
The 30,
Oh, my God. He burnt out.
20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Let's get off the field, D.
Mayfield looks to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead,
Oh my God! Why can't I pick my play?
trying to drain some clock. It's
I
almost
can't
like
pick my
they're telling,
play.
"Hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep.
I can't pick my play.
It ended up costing them.
Can't pick my fucking play. I can't even use my fucking controller. The fuck, no? Come on, bro.
Now problems right out of the gate.
That's bullshit, man.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
That's really just pissed me the fuck off. They couldn't even call time fuck out.
1st and 15.
Here we go. Watch the hey, check. Space.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Getting it out left side to Sanu. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw again is Ryan.
Shit.
This is caught. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a 1 or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
I can't goddamn get 4 fucking yards.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Hey, check. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. 54, Seth. Switch it.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His
Make the field goal.
Make the field goal. Presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him.
Ah!
And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Check 24. Check. Fresno.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Let's get it.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Let's go.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Man, come on with this now. No, don't do me like that. Not again, bro. Not again, bro. Not again, bro. That just fucked up my whole mojo.
65.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown.
I know Pat Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now,
please make
a
the field goal.
Performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Oh my God!
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
Now after the
here
touchdown,
comes
it's Bosher to kick it away.
Again, I can't kick no shit. Get out of there.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, shit.
I
want to see that shit.
As a 53-yard punt, and the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Ready, 125. Oh, you got deep. You got tight left. 4 down.
Throwing now is Ryan.
Come on. That was pass interference, dog.
It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Wow.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short. As this not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Oh, my God.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. First carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he's in.
They cheated me there, boy. Oh, they cheated me. Oh, they cheated me. They cheated me, Shorty.
Still an important piece of
I
business.
can't believe that shit, dog. They cheated me, dog.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
They cheated me, dog. Oh, they cheated me. They cheated me bad, dude. Boy, help me.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Back 25. Mike. I got him.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Go, boy, go.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Ryan. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up bundle.
Come on, 2-5.
Throw that's knocked away, and it break up to Greedy Williams.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an
Shut
interception.
the fuck up.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Hey, run it back. Send me one when the game over.
Their struggle, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Gotta run it back home.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that,
Got that middle is out there.
in the middle of the field makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Oh, the Pro Bowler Landry couldn't hang on. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's
That
going
mine.
one deep left side here.
Told her that
For
mine.
the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Fucking mines, man.
With the INT.
One hand pick that bitch.
Take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Lions pass. Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
39.
One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
All right, send it back.
Has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively.
That's bullshit.
Don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that could hurt you.
I think the stats is just... Ain't got no rushing yard.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
Set to kick off.
We are set to go from snowy Cleveland, and off we go from Cleveland. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set 180. You're not ready. You're not ready.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
To throw, Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Mike 55, Mike. Regular. Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike.
On third down, Mayfield. Going for the deep ball.
Don't be scared of it.
It's caught inside the 25.
That's it.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 54 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
You don't want none. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. I got one.
A toss play to Chubb. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 180. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
His kick is good.
Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Boom! That's all day.
Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Olivier Vernon. A 10-yard loss.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
On the play, but it brings up 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
It's a turnover on downs.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Showing up. Regular. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Just like that. Check 3. Check 3. Play. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, I'm coming.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, In addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What is that? 19! They can't hang with us.
On second down, here's Miller. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
What is that? 19! Mike 57. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
From the gun, here's Watson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
All day, baby, all day.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Texans.
19! 57 to Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, 59! Sponge! Sponge! No, no, no! I got it. I got motion. I got motion. Mike's 57, 57.
From the 50, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to hit you.
Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Watch his flat, watch his flat.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Army.
Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Mike, 55.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now out comes Houston. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Now it's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Joe Schobert came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Pistol. 41's coming. 41's a Mike. Watch the pass. 40.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Hey, let's get this. Shift. Watch the shift.
After the interception, here's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Joseph is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
36, 24.
On 2nd and 9, Watson setting up the screen for Miller. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT. 71 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And they take the lead here at 7-6. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway.
Let's go, let's do this.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down.
Run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Mayfield.
Check back.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Tighten up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert three, alert three. Slam, slam, slam. Out, 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 out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
I'm scared. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Check 26, check 26. What's that?
They'll try again with Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
What's that? 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
I know you felt that one.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Joseph is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. All 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
All the field goals are great, but you know I'm going to get pessimistic here, right? Because you've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals, great now, or if they'll come back and haunt them later on.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
57. Mike.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
17 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch.
Operating from the gun, Watson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down, Texans.
Here we go. 2 times, 2 times. Hey. We got 3, 3 down. Alert. Joker. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Gotta step it up.
Watson now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. A carry for Foreman. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set. 180. 55. Hey, here we go. Kings. 55's Mike, guys. 55. My God.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Double dog. That's the way. Regular.
Mayfield to throw.
I smell fear in that offense.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Mike 41.
Now Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check pass. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Mike 50. Hey, Zoo. Man out, man out, man out, man out. Hey, check Mike, check Mike.
Here's Mayfield.
You can't block me.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Set, 20. Check 55, Mike.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This a long one in the elements here in the snow. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Go! 49, check 49, check 49. Alert, 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 alert.
A give, this is Chubb. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This a long one in the elements here in the snow. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This a long one in the elements here in the snow. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved
did.
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.
Fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad these pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay. Man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pick. Distance, I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Cleveland.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, here we go, Pac-Man. Watch the pass. Watch twist. Run. Twist.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. He'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's just me.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Aguilar has it. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Howard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180!
Tighten up. Pull it together.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the carry, it's Chubb. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Not good at all. Caught him just 24 yards there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Here's Sproles. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Get off the field.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Wentz going to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. Running with Howard. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Browns' 15-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Wentz now to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Got him in. Open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And, Pointer, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Next the score, Eagles 10, Browns 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught.
Mayfield's pass.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 36 yards. And the Browns are back within a score. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Next to score, Eagles 10, Browns 7.
Joseph now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Go. Blue 80! Let's go. Let's get this ball.
Now on 2nd and 16. Wentz. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here.
At the Eagles' 42-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Second, 20. Right there, 50. PS4 Mike. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Mayfield on first down. That is caught inside the 5.
Mayfield's pass.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Greg Joseph.
Odell Beckham. As the first half is winding down, and the Browns have taken the lead.
His kick.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Eagles 10. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Browns 14. Eagles 10.
Welcome back, Charles and
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Makes the score Browns 21, Eagles 10. Greg Joseph to kick off.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 50, 3. Hey, get in the weight room.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Ertz over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's good.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wild Bill.
Now Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Now Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
As long as my dogs stay by my side, yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressed in all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side, yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side, yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. Come on. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Come on. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the there with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Ooh, why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Yeah. 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 Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death
comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown.
They check second to 10. Hey.
See.